What's up, guys? Black Ice here again with another video, and Thunder is here too.
Long time no see, everyone.
Yeah, it's been a while, and we're here to explain why, and also announce something else. But as you can tell from the title, we have a new channel. It's the official Enforcers channel, so that's pretty much where most of our Rocket League content is going to be. And since it was technically his idea, I'll let Thunder explain what it's all about.
Well, basically, as you'll remember, we had like the whole Spire thing going on, and that kind of like low key died a bit because it was like I'd stopped doing it. The intro needed some work, outro needed some work, series overall needed a few different changes and everything like that. But considering the fact that on this particular channel we had mostly been doing Roblox, the Rocket League segment really wasn't it really wasn't reaching the people that we wanted it to reach, because most of the people there liked Roblox, which is fine because I intend on still doing Roblox videos once the Duke continues roses. Anyway, so basically, gonna kind of straddle both of those channels, but rather than try to force something in where it probably doesn't belong, it makes more sense to just give it its own channel, and then it can reach the people that it should.
Right. Well said. Minor breakdown aside. So, Rocket League channel link will be like the first one in the description. Definitely be sure to check that out if you are a Rocket League fan. If you like Roblox, stay right here. Now then, next up, now that the N4 thing is out of the way, why haven't we uploaded in a while? So, I haven't uploaded because the last thing I was working on was the Need for Speed Wishlist Part 2, and I needed to record gameplay for it, but sadly my computer contracted a case of cancer. And by cancer, I mean the power supply would crackle every time I tried to play something demanding, including Need for Speed and even Rocket League on high settings, or normal settings for me, but, they were high settings, and I didn't know that it was my power supply at first, blah-de-blah-de-blah. I put fans in it because I thought it needed to cool better, and it turned out to be the power supply. So I just put a new power supply in it the day of recording this. So hopefully the video making process in general will go way smoother now that I can record the games that I want to record again. I mean, Roblox wouldn't even work. I couldn't even play Skywars or
That
anything of
moment
that
when you
nature.
realize that even Roblox won't work on a quote-unquote high-end PC.
Yeah, so now that the power supply has been swapped out, everything should go according to my plan. There's always something wrong with my computer
Hashtag should.
at
I
various
just
months,
I just
but
completely love how this dude, like, his like, we'll, like, edit videos and make them together and everything else of that nature all the time. But legit, from the day I built mine, I had one slight problem one time where, like, my monitor would go off and decide not to come back on for, like, an hour. But after I, like, got a new cord, that problem never happened again. And except for then, it was just, like, getting stuff to improve my quality and everything like that. His computer legit has, like, a checklist to run down of things to, like, give him a break for, like, a week or a month or so. Then it just starts up with a new problem.
this is actually the second build of my computer. To be fair, the first one
I
couldn't
feel
even
so
run.
bad for this dude.
Couldn't even run it. I've replaced so many things, or not so many, but like I've replaced a few things on this computer. But yeah, now back to normal. So that should help smooth out the video production process. So getting back to that Need for Speed video, getting back to the Crew Ultimate Garage, and now in terms of Roblox videos, Star Savior will start back up again soon. Now that now that I can actually play Roblox again, and as for the Chronicles, Thunder.
The Chronicles. I'm kind of for... Okay, so I'm gonna just tell you basically what happened. My master legit DMs me on Discord. He's like, yo, I retired, so I'm sorry you're the last one to hear about this, even though you were my only Padawan and pretty much the only person I talk to all the time anyway. He pretty much just tells me that, like, hey, buddy, guess what? I retired. Like, oh, well darn. So basically I'm like, okay, that's how that is apparently. So I'm like, okay, so what does this mean? I go back to initiate and try to work my way back up again, or do I just be a Padawan that's like unassigned, or how does this work? He was like, no, I got you to be in with this High Councilman. I'm like, oh, legit? Because like I'd never been trained by a High Councilman before. Like every one of other of my masters had been. No, wait, I think my first master was a councilman. I think
My consular trainer was a high councilman.
Yeah, well, that's AC training. That's different.
Yeah, true.
But back to the point. So basically, he tells me that, but he tells me he's gotten me another master. So I'm like, okay, cool. So that day, I messaged the other master to be like, I believe I'm to report to you. He's like, yes, you are. So he, invites me to this other Discord with like a few other trainees and stuff. Basically, all they did there, it's low key felt like being in like a online charter school because they had us do essays on like the Force and stuff, which I really had no problem doing because I'm a Star Wars person anyway, so I really didn't have a problem with it. But legit, I came here to play a game, not to do that. If it was somewhere like that, I don't mind joining that, but don't basically relate all this work to the game in some way. Relate it to something else. So after a while, they just kept asking us to do essays, watch videos, and like explain what we knew about them and everything like that. But it was like we weren't really making any progress. After a while, I just got no text or DMs or anything else like that. I messaged a few people. They didn't tell me anything. Got on. It was like we haven't seen like the High Councilman master that was supposed to be my master for like the longest time and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, so I think I got screwed. If I look on the group page, I'm still a Padawan, so that's good. So hopefully I don't have to go all the way back again. But at this particular time, as far as the Chronicles go, I'm probably just going to start them back up in December when SWAT 2 comes out, because right now it seems like there's not really much going on anyway.
Or over the summer, because over the summer, lots of people, because most of the people that played Star Wars OA, ourselves included, were in school. So even, people on the higher end of the spectrum, such as ourselves, were still in like high school and whatnot. So we weren't able to get on as often, especially not during the day. And some of the people who, are like super busy, they just like didn't get on almost at all. Some people just straight up retired for the school year and wouldn't come back until the summer. So maybe in the summer, and December or summer at the earliest, December probably at the latest. And I never really made Star Wars OA videos to begin with, so there was that. But even if something was happening with me, I got demoted a while ago from Consular in the group, and I've been trying to become a Padawan, but one person messaged me on Discord, so I sent him the application, and haven't heard anything back. That was like a month ago. And then my computer had this whole issue, so I was worried, like, oh, what if he accepts my application and I can't get on Roblox? But that never happened. I checked Discord, no messages on Roblox, none of that, so kind of at a standstill for both of us. So summer for Star Wars OA or December for Star Wars OA 2 will definitely start. Well, December will start a new chapter, and this current chapter might be finished around summertime if everything starts back up again.
There will be a couple of like changes and things. So obviously we were announcing the N4 channel. I started doing horror games as far as Roblox goes, as I had my little breakdown before. For whatever reason, the guy won't finish Roses, so I'll probably just switch to another game eventually, because I really do enjoy doing Roblox horror games, and occasionally like dragging Black Ice into it, regardless of how unwilling he is. So like that is probably something I will definitely continue doing. Now,
or
you said
better idea, you could not drag me into it.
You think you have a choice. Anyway, so basically, I don't know. I know for a fact I'm gonna at least be doing Roblox videos for a while, for like a bit longer. I don't really feel that it's like one of the things that I can stop doing, because I still love the game, to be honest. Like Roblox in and of itself, just Roblox, period. Not specifically a game on Roblox, but Roblox in general. It's still something I love, just to be completely honest. Whether it's horror or Star Wars or some other type of game like Skywars, for instance. Me, on the other hand, to keep things interesting in between now and then, there is a game that I and Black Ice actually kind of love that we both play a lot. So they are coming out with a second one of those after I actually, buy access to it. I plan on doing like somewhat of a walkthrough thing on that, just kind of as something to, you know, keep the hype up for Roblox and walkthroughs and like parters and all that. Link to that game and what it's called and everything will be in the description. It's called Swordburst 2, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And in case you didn't get the parallel already, it's loosely based off of Sword Art Online. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much is Sword Art Online, just Roblox.
Mm-hmm. So that should be, a thing sometime. Expect all of this stuff, with the exception of Star Wars and everything. That this all should be happening during the summer.
The Enforcers channel will have at least had its first video and or the channel trailer up by the summertime, like by sometime in June.
But what we aren't going to do is that whole Thunderhawk Productions Summer Edition thing. That was cringe.
I'm sorry, speak for yourself. Thank you very much.
Okay.
That was awesome. Dang it.
Well, at least call it Summerhawk this time. No.
That actually isn't a bad idea.
Come on. I mean,
tell us in the comments, guys. What do you think about Summerhawk or Thunderhawk Productions Summer Edition? Which one do you think?
That's just too long.
Or do you think the whole idea in and of itself should just die and we should just continue with the regular Summer Edition or summer videos in summer?
I mean, Summer Edition basically means
like,
you're going to be uploading more. So I mean, they're really no reason to just give it a special name. I mean, if you want to, you can.
Keeps things like low-key interesting.
Anyway,
gives me a reason to make like a new intro or something.
Yeah, that is true. Anyway,
although the intro right now is fine.
Shut up, please. Thank you. As for the whole Roblox side of things for me, anyway, I have been playing Roblox less and less. Of course, I do intend on playing Adventure Forward 2. It's not Star Savior 2. That's kind of weird, but it's kind of a continuation. I did play a little bit of it, and when I say a little bit of it, I bought access to the early access part, and it basically, you had everything unlocked, so I went through and I saw a little bit of the story, but I didn't really get too much of it. So, and I'm obviously not going to spoil it for you guys. So I definitely do plan on playing through that at some point. And the thing I'm kind of a little annoyed about is that after I bought access to it, I mean, I hadn't recorded a video and uploaded a video on it, but shortly afterwards when I went back to go play it, the place was closed and the official version was out, so just spent 100 Robux for however many Robux. I think it was 100, but yeah, just spent those Robux for basically very limited knowledge on the story and whatnot. So we'll get back to the Roblox Adventures, doing that every week hopefully. So that'll start back up before the end of the month, so you guys can look forward to that. And as for other Roblox stuff, I haven't really been playing Roblox, trying new games, because when I first started playing Roblox, 4 or 5 years ago, I was trying a lot of different games. I was hooked on different games and was playing them every day, all that good stuff. But now I kind of don't really play it as much. So as for other games, you may have noticed that we kind of stopped the live stream a while ago, because we weren't really playing other games that much. I mean, that's that, and we had Roblox Adventures, which is kind of why we started in the first place. So in terms of just random Roblox content, I mean, the Roblox Adventures will still be there, but after Star Savior, probably to a lesser extent, because we don't play it as much, but we will still be playing it at some points. So.
Another thing I will just put out there for you guys for feedback, you can tweet at me or Google Plus or any of the ways I've put out there for contacting me or Ice about the live streams. We kind of thought it was a good idea to stop them because we weren't really going anywhere with it, and that was just our thoughts. But at the end of the day, if that's what you guys that at times can help us to know which direction to go in. I had received a few DMs and messages, sometimes from random people I had never heard from before, that would straight up just call me on Discord, dude, why are you not doing live streams anymore? And I'm like, I'm sorry, who are you? Because I hadn't even heard anything from these people before, but sometimes they just simply asking me these questions. So, if you comment or send me some feedback, tell me what types of things you like. Do you prefer videos that are just up all the time and that I include you guys in, or do you prefer a live stream kind of thing,
The
or
Thunderhawk Productions Discord channel is also in the description below, so you guys can feel free to mention us or at us on Discord or Twitter. And if you don't, if you don't have Twitter, Discord. If you don't have Discord, Twitter, vice versa, whatever you have, or just comment on the YouTube video if you don't have either.
hmm
So that about wraps things up. All in all, since that little thing with my computer is over, hopefully there will be more stuff happening on Star Wars OA, and the new Enforcers channel. There's going to be more content uploaded.
Yep.
So, hope you guys enjoy the upcoming flood. Okay, not really a flood. The flood won't happen until summertime, at least, because I'm still pretty busy with schoolwork and whatnot. So, until summertime, there won't be a flood of videos, so to speak, but there will be more content. So, hope you guys enjoy that, and we'll catch you in the next video.
hmm
See
All right.
ya.